Hi guys, so this is my close reading vlog for Zami, and my sentence is on page 55, and it goes, I was very proud of her, but sometimes, just sometimes, I wish she would be like all the other mothers, one waiting for me at home with milk and home-baked cookies and a frilly apron, like the blonde smiling mother in Dick and Jane. So my argument is that Lord demonstrates the phenomenon of wanting what she couldn't have throughout her childhood, but that she still appreciated her mom, even though she wasn't an idealistic kind of mother. So my first step to the analysis was thinking about imagery, and so the latter half of the sentence where she says, one waiting for me at home with milk and home-baked cookies and a frilly apron, like the blonde smiling mother in Dick and Jane. It's excessive imagery, like she had given this a fair bit of thought, and also like she can't think of things fast enough, like the hurried pace of what she's describing, like there's no commas, it's just the milk and home-baked cookies and the frilly apron. She has like a clear image in her head, and because of that, there's a clear image in the reader's head as well. And I think that just really emphasizes what she just sometimes wanted in a mother. And that kind of brings me to the repetition of sometimes, just sometimes. And so I think that repetition, the point of it is to emphasize that her wanting this other kind of mother wasn't a perennial wish. And I think that it also implies a little bit of guilt as well. And that kind of occurred to me when I was considering the tone of the sentence, because I thought this sentence is definitely sincere. And not only is she trying to express that, it wasn't always that she wished she had a different kind of mom, but to emphasize that she also still appreciated her mom, the way that she was. But I definitely think the way that you read it and just the repetition definitely seems like there's some guilt coming into play. So something else I considered in the sentence was the characterization, and I think that it just kind of painted a better picture of Audrey's mom, or Lord's mom, which is interesting because the imagery really describes the opposite of her mom in a way, or just, what she wishes her mom would be. But in that way, it tells us the kind of mom that Lord's mom was, because it's painting her opposite. So then whatever Lord is describing, that seems to not describe her mother. So this Dick and Jane mom with the waiting for her at home with the milk and the frilly apron, I imagine that kind of mom is the mom to be warm and smiley, and when their kid comes home from school, they say, hi honey, how was school? And that implies that Lord's mom was more of the tough love, not one of those moms to smile and give you a hug when you come home from school. And that being said, I think it definitely paints a picture of Lord and her mom's relationship with each other, and also what Lord would have looked for ideally in a maternal figure. So it also kind of shows the kind of person that Lord is as well, by showing what she desires in another person, especially one with a relationship that close to her. So as independent as she proves herself to be throughout the book, ultimately, at some point she did kind of wish for this gentler mother to kind of lean on for support, which I don't think is what she really had. So basically, I think the point of this quote is that while there were times that Lord could have used a warmer, more supportive mother, and she definitely had times where she had thought about that, she ultimately appreciated her mother as well, and so I think that she's trying to express both points.